Alrighty then. How are you guys doing today? Second. Audio being weird. Sure, it's actually playing audio right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, everything's a bit laggy right now while this update downloads, but just give it a bit. It will be all better in just a little bit. Hello, everybody. My name is Lanu Usagi. Girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. Welcome back to Honkai Park 3rd. It's been a week or two. I can't exactly remember. Oh, Bartek, hello, Tim. Excited to see you play more 3rd. I'm excited to play more of it. I am. We're into Legion Realm now, so the story is getting full of all the Amphorius, you know, like allegories and parallels. So I'm like kind of buzzing for that shit. I actually have a very important question to pose to all of you, but I'm going to wait until we get a bit further on the stream, just for once, so I'm not like lagging like I'm like I'm a literal PNG tuber. But this fucking Healy animation is just like draining my computer's pussy dry, as it were. Like, my god. 50%. Alright. Hurry it up. We ain't got forever. Also, if you hear like a little like whirring noise when I talk, I have a fan operating right now because my house is recovering from a heat wave. So, yeah. Draining one. You've heard me shoot, right? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna actually chat up. Perfect. Okay. So yeah. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I did. I mostly spent it just playing a very obscure social deduction game called Genosha. If anybody doesn't know what it is, I highly recommend you seek it out. If you like that, if you like Zero Escape, if you like Danganronpa, if you like hell, even Among Us, I think you would get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Pretty good game. I love the characters in it a lot. I love Rockio is my favorite. They're my blorba. God, I wish I could get this Helio Battle Suit, but I have not been doing fucking dailies. In Impact for a little bit. The heat in my area was utter torture yesterday, not even the air conditioning unit helped. Today's nowhere near as bad as yesterday. Yeah, it's thankfully toned down here too a little bit. I don't know exactly where you live, but you're lucky to have AC in general. We do not have AC over here in the great country of Ireland, so one more time. Okay. It's Genosha. Gnosia. Genosha. I love it so much. Again, it's a lot like Danganronpa. It actually does not gameplay wise at all, but story wise, it reminds me a lot of 100 Line. But I not get into why. But yeah. I also have some tea here. Okay, yeah, dude, I very heavily recommend it. If you're the kind of person though that is like annoyed by having to redo things, or like chance not exactly working out in your favor, and you potentially losing out on like a little bit of time due to something going wrong luck-wise, it might make you frustrated, but if not, and you're down to do like a bunch of work in that way, it's very rewarding, and it's very, very interesting. The art in it is absolutely fucking beautiful. I really recommend it. I wish we had heat in my country. It's summer, nothing but rain. That sucks. That's equally as bad. Well, actually, I would take heat waves and stuff over the, because like with heat waves and stuff, it's like, at least you get like tanning weather, and you know, you can lay outside and at least suntan or something. But I mean, to a healthy degree, as it were. Too much heat, sunbathing can be very bad for your health. Yeah, that's rain. Rating is Americans. I will say this: Americans, who are especially the West Coast, like SoCal type people, they glamorize the ever-loving shit out of rain. It is not all you fuckers crack it up to be. You can't go outside when it's happening, or you get sick. Like, the sky is dark, everything is dark. It's just sad. It's a miserable state of affairs. You can't do anything outside, and it's really not that relaxing. It's like, oh my god, I just want to like chill in my little booth with an oversized cardigan and like hot chocolate and just hear the rain. But then you actually get to Ireland where it's raining. It's just like outside, and you're like, oh, or like just on the fucking windows. Like, that's not relaxing. That's an anxiety attack. With snow, you can do that, sure. But I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a little thing called global warming, and it's kind of making snow less and less common as time goes on. Oh, that picked up on mic. I'm so sorry. That was me slurping my tea. I'm trying to be classy about it. I only learned what SoCal meant because of Koi, by the way. I hope you guys know. That's the only way I'm able to make that joke. I think they told me about it on stream, too. Like we think. I wish there was a way I could just, like, just put this animation off the screen just so, like, everything could start functioning normally. Because I swear, this game, like, runs the like, tweened animations in this, for some reason, chug the absolute, like, piss out of my computer. But, like, the highly animated, like, 3D cutscenes that aren't even pre-rendered, they're, like, in-engine, will not tank my frame rate nearly as much. Everyone there, enough snow. I got my brother out to play in the snow, and we are both grown adults. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter if you're grown adults or anything. You can still have a snowball fight. I'd still have a snowball fight with a bunch of other grown-ass people. I don't care. We actually did have, like, quite a snowfall this year, from memory. It was like a foot tall. It's downloading just 280 megabytes, girl. It should not take this long. Ugh. It usually takes like 2 minutes to download this much. 2 to 5 minutes, I would say. No, it takes me like 5 minutes to download like a gigabyte. Like when I'm downloading a VOD or something for editing a short. Usually what it takes. But yeah, it's nice in that way when there is snow outside and you're all just like, got the heat on, you got the fire lit, you know, you have your hot chocolate. That's when I have, like, yeah, that's when we have our cozy knit sweaters on and we're sipping our tea. Rain? No. No. You guys are overrating it. Rain is not all that. Maybe just because I'm a person who likes going outside. That could also be a thing. I like going out to see what's up with the fae in my garden. checking out just all the new shit my dad's brought in and put in the garden too. We put in some garden gnomes over the past while. The fair, how they're scrapping with them, so. Tea is drank, thank God. I had to make dinner really quickly today too. For this stream situation happened. Me and Prince were playing a little bit of Skyrim earlier, actually. I'll talk about that a bit more later on, but I got to see her fight the first boss of it, and it was very cool. I always like kind of looked at afar from Skyrim, and I was like, I don't know if it's a game for me, but I don't know. Watching her play it, it was like very fun and very immersive, and it was just like, you have all these different ways you can fight and stuff. You can be an archer, you can be, you have a dagger, you can sneak up on people, or you have like a sword and you just go guns blazing in, or you have like a big fucking axe you can use. You have a lot of ways to do shit. It's a game that gives you a lot of choice, and I think that's like, for 2010, like that's pretty out there. Maybe we'll play it someday if I ever get my hands on a copy of it. We'll see. 15-minute Zatsu before the actual fucking game begins. Hang on, I'm just turning up my audio. 68%! That's the sex number. Doesn't help that my internet has been pretty awful today too. So it's like, ugh. We actually had an electrical fault like a split second earlier today where everything just died. Oh, it sucked. It came at the worst possible time because I was still on call with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, why? Why the fuck now? Why do the electric faults only happen at the exact worst possible fucking time? Just in general, because we had that one back, if you all remember, during the... It was during the 3.3 Honkai Star Rail stream after we killed Aquila, and then we got into Cypher's thing, and then... Oh, sorry, I hit my table. We hit the Cypher cutscene, and just the stuff was about to go down. Like, we got a bit into the scene, we started walking around, and then the electricity just went. Or that what time? God bless me. I think it was on the Castra stream, where before we did, it just every few seconds it would just cut out and send us back. Thank God Hoyo games have like autosave and stuff, because otherwise I would have genuinely been shitting. That happened. Yeah. Oof. It's always the worst possible time. So we had to sit through that entire fucking Cypher cutscene where she's talking to the priest. And that cutscene went on for a while. It was one of those CG ones that Amphorius likes. You know, like the ones that are like, they linger on a, like, I don't know, a picture of a tapestry, and then like, Fourscore and 7 years ago, Mighty's daddy was very mean to his wife. Babbity boopy beeber boo boo beeber, you know. Those are the parts of Amphorius when they happen I'm always like, oh god. Like even now. Because again, I think Amphorius has come around a lot, and I think people are not being fair on it in a lot of ways. I don't want to say anyone's name, because I don't, like, I'm totally cool with this person, like they're my friend. But they absolutely fucking hate Amphorius, right? Like straight up, just straight up hatred. And it's, if this is like during 3.1 or 3.0, I would be like, okay, yeah, that's totally fucking fair. Because I did not like those patches either, to be frank. Why? Yeah, the reason why they don't, I don't know, but like, they still dislike it, and I'm like, but I know they skipped the dialogue. I'm like, I don't know if you super have a right to be saying it still sucks if you are like consistently skipping the story. That's why like the skip button is a good feature, right? And like I ain't gonna be using it. I think again, I said it during the like 3.4 special program live stream, and I'll say it again here. I don't care how mad it makes people, but that feature is for the tourists. I do not care. Like, Star Rail's story is too, like, interesting and good to, like, that you need to, like, with Genshin, I, like, okay, I get it. With Zenless and Zero, I'm like, okay, I get it. A little less so with Zenless. But, with that, I'm like, yeah. I don't think anybody in Honkai Impact, though, is skipping. I think all of us are too attached to the story. Because, like, here's my genuine belief, right? I think if you are not into the story of a gacha game, you should not be playing it because you're not enjoying it. Like, admit it to yourself. Like, if you are just there, because you're like, well, I want the characters and stuff, and it's like, I don't know. There's definitely a term called meta slave that I think is the thing. Where it's like, you just want good characters and you don't really care about anything else. Which, like, again, being a gameplay only kind of person is totally fine, right? If it's like, yeah, I don't really care about the story. Okay, yeah, then that's the thing. But if you are actively like, man, this story is bad, but you are actively not engaging with it, you are skipping it, how do you know it's bad? If it's just like, you're not interested in it, then you could just say, like, yeah, I'm not interested in it. You don't have to actually go like, oh yeah, this shit sucks, this is bad. When you're not engaging with it in that way, like, then that's not, oh, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Not on a serious level though. It's just like, people are like that, you know? Like, people say something sucks without, like, giving it a chance. You could argue, I guess, it's being a hypocrite. It is and it isn't. It's like, yeah, you're skipping it because you think it's bad, but you're not engaging with it because you have that predisposition of, oh, it is bad. But like, I don't know. Like, again, the skip feature is good, but it's gonna out a lot of people who were just there who weren't actually engaging with the story. And if they weren't, then that's totally fine. How they play is totally on them. I just think, personally, if you are not into the story of a gacha game, don't play it as much. Do the parts in the game you enjoy, but like, you're just not having fun, are you? Like, you're wasting, like, you do dailies every day on a game that you're not getting any enjoyment out of. Like, unless the gameplay is just that much enjoyable for you. But then I think you have to kind of, like, sit back, realize, am I actually having fun with this game? Like, or is this just not my thing? And then you kind of have to just, you know, wait from there. As for me, I love the story of Amphorius right now. I think it started off very, very rocky. But yeah. I only use H-Star skip button on repeat scenes, like going through the translation scene between maps, depending on your superstar things. Like, yeah, I agree. There, like, I'm not shaming anybody for using it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't, like, again, I do say, oh, it's for the tourists, but for one, I'm only saying that, like, mostly jokingly. But, well, a little bit. But you don't need to engage with the lore and everything to enjoy the game, obviously. But, yeah. I was going through, oh, gotcha. Very true. Like, again, there could be some people who are just there to do that, and how they play the game is totally up to them at the end of the day, right? I just think that how you conduct yourself with that information, like, do you super have the, like, wherewithal to go like, yeah, well, this sucks when you didn't engage with it? That's my thing. I don't use that probably enough. Well, yeah, like, again, as for me, this is coming from someone who, like, this is my special interest, and I will have, like, I definitely will have irrational opinions about it. I will definitely, like... Uh-oh. Why is my model not tracking? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have irrational opinions about it, and I know that. And I own it. But... My god, I'm getting fucking heated about that. I'm getting, like, sweaty. It is warm today. But yeah. I do want to clarify, just like, yeah. Anybody can play the game how they want. It's just like... I think there has to be a point where you realize, enjoy this game? Or are you just here for, like, a meta scene that you don't actually enjoy? That you don't actually enjoy this whatsoever? Is that you're kind of stuck here at sunk cost fallacy. And I don't think there's any shame in, like, giving it up if you're like, you know what, I just don't enjoy it anymore. I don't enjoy this meta scene that I've convinced myself I like. I think in there's like definitely a thing where you have to go into it and go like, do I even do this? Or do I even enjoy this? Or, you know, because again, if that kind of story is not rocking with you, then, well, it's like a, not a JRPG, but it's an RPG. Story is kind of like the bread and butter. If a RPG has a bad story to you, then I don't know if it's gonna work for you in the long term. So yeah. That's just kind of my thoughts on that. Again, like, the person I mentioned initially, still a good friend of mine, and we'll still chat about various things, and we don't agree on everything, but yeah. I'm just catch up on this game. Oh, it's verifying RP. Oh no. Oh no, it's verifying. This takes fucking forever. I'm so sorry for making you all wait, but it is what it is. Oh god. But hey, at least we got a little bit to chat here at the start. Haven't opened it in a while despite my love for Honkai. Yeah, I haven't opened Honkai Impact in a while actually, because I've been busy with, again, as I said, Kenosha. 20,000 years later. Yeah, like, come on, dude. Hurry up. Verify your stupid fucking update. I should have downloaded this. Well, to be fair, I didn't know there was gonna be like a little smaller update for this. Slow ass. Hang on a second. Whoa. Okay. Oof, you're going to suffer a lot. First off, hey Charles, you need a good computer. You might lose every stage. We've been fine thus far. Don't worry, Scuff has its charms. We'll see. Again, the updated PC, I'll definitely have to do that sometime soon. But because I know chapter 26, I have been told, is quite harsh on the PC. I think it gets open world at some point, and from experience, my computer cannot straight up not run open world games, so we'll see. Oh boy, not seen me in almost a year. I've been. I do remember you though. I do remember you a lot. So it's good to see you again. Welcome back, Wolfpack. That's chapter 9. That was almost a year ago, wasn't it? Fucking hell. Ugh. Miko's been gone a long time. Oh boy. I'm glad we had a little bit of a closure moment with Kiana though in chapter 25. Like that was very nice. That was like one of my favorite scenes in the game, and especially how it's like you can hang back and chat with her afterwards, even though she's like, "All right, Kiana, goodbye," and then you can just kind of like chat to her a few more times. That was very nice. I liked that a lot. But verify already, jeez. It's been a long time coming. Yeah. I like that though. I feel like this game has affected me more because we've spaced it out a bit. As in like like if I just there's definitely power in waiting. I think that's why some series are just like, yeah, we're just gonna like have everything, have every episode of the show like come out at different times. And then, I don't know, it gives you longer to stew between each thing. And the overall effect is a lot stronger, I think. That's why, like, binging shows isn't always, like, what I like doing. I feel like I have to do it sometimes before I get spoiled. Sorry, I'm wiping my face with a towel right now. It is that warm. Ugh. But there definitely is power in giving some time, and I think this game has taught me that. Because that Himiko scene felt so earned, and it hit a lot harder. Because it literally was just like, we went on this like year-long journey with Kiana of just like learning to accept her death and growing from it and everything. I do believe it actually was like around that length of time. This was before this model, and I got this model in October, I believe. It was the same, around the same time like Michi put my room up in her stream. Around that time. Oh damn. Really makes you think, huh? Better start speeding up. I want to play more Elysian Realm. Does anybody know how many chapters are in Elysian Realm, by the way? I'm very curious. Because we are still on chapter 1. We're a good bit into it now, though, but it's in K-pop Demon Hunter. I have not. People keep recommending me to watch it, though. I don't know if it's my thing. I don't like that animation style of, like, the 3D. Like that's why I never watched Miraculous, but 3. Oh, there's only 3? Okay. Oh, this might be a little bit of a quicker affair than I thought. 3 Chow. Oh yes, 3 of the Chows from Sonic. That actually does scare me a bit. I thought this was gonna be a bit of a longer affair. Maybe time to kick the PC into high gear. Oh boy. Time to open a membership soon, it appears. Oh, it's locked. Oh, is it like... I do know there's like grinding or some shit you have to do at some point. Ooh. We'll see. It's tough because I kind of have to like get used to... I have to get out of like the... I recommend for you not to go straight to other chapters. Oh, so you mean like once I'm done like chapter 1, not to immediately go like, okay, chapter 2 time. Like, you recommend I do some stuff afterwards? I don't mind doing that. For the record. You have to read the books inside Elysian Realm. Oh, that's right. That is a thing. Oh god. Those books there. After Elysian Realm, though, you have the open world, everlasting, and the main story to go through. Oh. Chapter 7. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of reading. Okay. We'll see then, because I'm not great. I could read down through it, like, if I based a stream around it, but I don't like I'm not the biggest fan of grinding a stream to a halt just to have, like, a big wall of text that doesn't have any voice, that isn't voice there. I think I said that in the last stream. But we will see. We'll see how it presents it, I guess. I'm calling them books, but they are remembrance. Oh, I remember those. I think we encountered them on the last stream, actually. They look like little eggs or something, and a little scene plays with each one. I think I do remember those. Because that does sound familiar to me. Need to know those books. It's really important, full of trauma, full of sadness, and full of lore. Well, I like all of those things. So it is worth checking out. Full of HI3 goodness. Very true. So it certainly sounds that way. I wish this would fucking hurry up. Do you guys reckon I should just, like, pause the stream for, like, a second and maybe let it download? See if it speeds up just off stream. If I, like, pause the stream for, like 5 minutes or something. You guys can just wait around for it. And we can see if it downloads quicker. We could try that. See if that works, because I know it's probably a bit weird because I have a lot of shit open right now because of the stream. Welcome to you, it's nice. I'm glad. I don't mind having a little bit of a Honkai Tatsu for this. I'm just concerned of how long it's gonna take because it's only at 15%. And I do remember how long the one for Doodoo's stream was. The one where it had Doodoo on it. People liked that stream though. That was the thing. And I do know, like, it's hard for me to, like, kind of focus on a topic. This is the autism. This is my autism kicking in. It's hard for me to focus on a topic when this game starts. Hang on, I'm gonna check if my controller. Is my controller working? I don't know if it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, well, there's my controller. I guess I haven't touched it in a while, so no wonder it went off. What's I gonna fucking say? Yeah, no, it's hard for me to focus on, like, talking about other consistently focus on one topic or something while this game is playing out, because I'll get distracted by the game itself and I'll go like, oh, okay. I could do it sometimes if we're in battle for an extended period of time, but if, like, we're gonna be in a scene, I'll either have to just, like, let the scene just grind to a halt for, like, 5 minutes while we talk, or wait till we get to a battle and then, like, yap for a bit. It depends on how much you would like to watch yapping for, I suppose. But hey, if you are someone currently watching this in the VOD, you know, just stick around for this. Do not skip on ahead directly play, and then hopefully you won't miss out on too much. Fuck then, stick around. We're having fun right now. We will see. I expect to be way late. No worries, Ronan. Not much has happened, because this shit is taking It's a tiny update of 200 megabytes. Yet, my computer is like, it's taken a little while to crank it out. So, it is what it is. It happens to a lot of guys this age. It doesn't need to feel insecure. Come on, hurry up. I can see that. Yeah. Like, it's taking so long. Varies with devices. Took mine about 10 minutes. Yeah, well, we've been sitting here nearly fucking 40 minutes. So, what was down, like, that's the thing. Like, it's in an SD card in the computer. So the verification, like, theoretically shouldn't take too long. So I don't know what's going on with it. He's having a bad morning after last night's dinner. Yeah, Jesus, it's constipated. Just the screams of the damned are coming from its stomach. It also doesn't help that, again, this fucking animation, this like high quality like animation, which has like a million different physic points on it, is like chugging my PC. I don't know if there's any way to like get rid of Helia here aside from clicking on watch CG. I don't know if that would even do anything. And it would probably spoil me on some chapter. It would probably spoil maybe a bunch of you guys who aren't caught up on part 2 yet. Well, if I click on version, I'll do anything. Will that like bring me to another page? It's loading something. I don't know if that's helping, but... Sorry for the patch drop yesterday, so it's safe. Wait, some might consider the PV spoilers. Yeah. Although we did watch the Hyperion Lounge, so... And that they actually... Last time in Honkai Path 3rd, they like... And like, they kind of like low-key did spoil us a little bit on something that happens, but... Who knows? It's not bringing up the thing I told it. The music is struggling. Mom's googling. I've seen it 4 times at least, and I can tell some of stuff from what I've seen through favorite footage. Oh, okay. If this does take long enough, I'll make it up to you guys with another Honkai stream later on this week or something. I'm gonna stream 3 times. Hold up. I don't know. I do want to play 100 Line again. I don't want to have people waiting another 2 weeks for that. I hadn't I 20%, we're 1/5 of the way there. Hooray! 1 single 5th of the way there. What a triumph of the human spirit. Oh, jeez. Still though, having a nice little Zatsu like this is still nice. No matter how long it takes to verify 200 megabytes of data, what's the point? Like, why do you need to verify it? Just do it. My two's blocking my one again. Oh, it'd be doing that, I said. I still... That belly... Oh, like... What? Belly butt... Oh, yeah. Maybe she's on lives for the past first few seconds, it should not be very taxing. I wonder what is the taxing part then? Is it the fact that I have VTube Studio open? That's probably what it is. I literally answered my fucking question. Give it some sort of structural change. Mess with the whole database game. Sounds like it if it's taking this long. So it's not my fault then. Hooray! Never my fault. Blocking leak. Why? What's wrong with that word? On computer and downloading and verifying this game each patch is oh, okay. Oh great, so when I get a strong computer this is still gonna be a nightmare. I said I want to geek that. Oh, okay. Okay, fair. The proper word for it. Okay. Maybe YouTube just was like it kind of was like, well, you can't be saying that to someone who's streaming or something like that, but in reality, you are referring to Helia over here. God, the fucking hurry up game, Jesus. Like, what do you want me to do? Hurry it. Come on. I'm like, snap my fingers here. This patch day, it's a whole patch worth it. That's the thing, when it's patch day, it's just, for one, when it's patch day, it's only every, like, once every, like, it feels like 3 months, I believe. This is a great character design, though. I love it. I love Helia's, like, outfit. I'm so pissed I can't pull her, though. She keeps evading me, which is a shame. Now that I actually look at her, doesn't she kind of have, like, a similar hairstyle to Sarydra? I don't know if that's just me, though. 2 months, 9 weeks to, oh, that is yeah, still, I think that's a bit more manageable. It's certainly more manageable for me than like once per month, because I had like a thing set up on my self-care app where it would be like, oh yeah, make sure to do this, make sure to do that. Make sure to update Honkai Impact 3rd on this day. And it would be like the same day every month, and I'd be like, fucking hell. Because I didn't want to have to like delay a stream. Because that happened early on, if you guys remember. I had to delay a lot of streams early on. Honkai Impact, because the updates would just take forever. Even longer than they would now, because this is like relatively tame. But like those ones back in the day were like, they were every month, and if one happened, I had to skip a day. That's why, if you look at my first Honkai Impact stream, it's called Let's Save the World, and then in parentheses, for real this time. Because I had to like actually delay that stream like a day later, because I've tried streaming it a day before, but it would just not, the download would just take forever. And it, like, I got like an hour in and it was like at 40%. I was like, you know what, guys, let's just leave this till tomorrow, okay? I'll just update this off stream. I was so sad. And then like, hey, the next day I streamed it, people loved it, and it's now one of my, I think it's now my second most popular like stream on the channel. So yeah. Well, waiting, you might need to read the manga to Nagazora instead. We'll see. Free Honkai. Free part 2 updates. Multiple gigabytes. I have seen her gameplay, though, from the Hyperion Lounge, and it's pretty good. It looks pretty fun. They organized them, and now the mobile and desktop ones are now around 1 gigabyte. That's like pretty tame, though. Have you guys seen what Honkai Star Rails have been? Actually, the recent one was only like 6 gigabytes. That was nice. It wasn't like the fucking 3.2 one that was so big it broke the game on my PS5 and I had to re-download it. Which took me a full day to do, by the way, because it was like 100 gigabytes, and I was like, okay, well, fuck this. It takes me 5 minutes to download a gigabyte of data, so it took me like the guts of a day. Pause game. Fun, I can confirm. I just free download for ZCC. Yeah. God, I need to go back into ZCC. I haven't played the new patch at all or any of the story. I don't know. None of the new characters are appealing to me. I'm gonna be totally fucking honest. Actually, I do like Yuzuha. I like Yuzuha. She's cute. But I don't know. The story for ZCC just does not grab me, and I feel bad about that. It should probably grab me a lot more than it does, because I love urban fantasy. Like, that's one of my favorite genres. Not happening. You're writing a ZZZ fanfic? But 8 gigs for an update is not terrible. Granted, keep in mind, I'm playing on a PS5 for most of these things, so the updates being massive makes sense. I basically daylogged through the patch, and now I'm pushing to finish. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, like I said at the start of the stream, I don't think everyone was here for it. I'm gonna turn off the fan, hang on. Okay. I'm starting to get cold. The, if someone does not enjoy the story of a gacha game, at least give it space for a bit. Ugh, God bless me. Because like with the person I was discussing at the start of the stream, for RPGs, a story is very important. So if it's not giving you that, then like, I don't know. Open world patches for Honkai Impact, like, what? Jesus Christ, my computer will not be able to handle that. Ugh, give me that fucking. I need that Alienware. That's what I need. That's the one my girlfriend's been recommending to me. She actually, when we were in Akihabara, she actually took me out to like look at a bunch of Alienware PCs. And her dad was giving me ideas for it. The other reason I'm not playing ZZ is I'm playing almost all the Hoyo games at the same time. That is also fair. Like, it's hard to like, there's such a commitment, you know what I mean? Like, you have to play them every single day. Well, you don't have to, but you know, if you don't, then you miss out on them sweet premium currency, you know? More of a ton of other things taking my attention. The story takes a couple of hours to get anywhere. Yeah, that's also true. ZZ's story is pretty generous, I will say. It respects your time. Also, my model has just stopped moving. What's doing that? Okay, there we go. Don't know what it was, but it worked. Hmm. 27%. Oh, that's nowhere. We're more than a quarter way through, though. Come on, please. I've almost been at this for an hour. Am I gonna have to rename the stream like Zatsu plus a little bit of Illusion Realm? We'll see. Supposed to play more of chapter 1 in this today, but yeah, you're right. That is something I respect about the Zenless Zone Zero story. It does not waste too much of your time. Like, I was very thankful that we were able to get like the entire story of like 1 point whatever. I can't remember what the story was. Done in like 2 streams. Like the one with Caesar. Watching right now, I have Honkai Big 3rd main story, Honkai Big 3rd event story, Honkai Star Rail Fate event. Oh yeah, I'll also talk about a bit more about the Fate event. I'm not going to be playing the rest of the Fate event on stream. I don't think. I'll be totally honest. I haven't like been enjoying it much. Like, I'll be totally for real. I think there's a lot of cut corners. I think there's a lot of like budget kind of like saving measures. I think that like that was clearly what the fucking silent unvoiced part was about, and it went on for so long too. I didn't, like we didn't even get to finish it by the time the stream ended. Like it was ridiculous. And I end up seeing that later on in the event, they actually end up using IDs Elysiae for something in the story, which is in my opinion ridiculous because it just came out, like it's fresh in our memory. Everyone is like, that's IDs Elysiae. Yeah. Ugh. Good thing I have the week off for work. Oh, well, there you go. Well, now you have all the time in the world to do all that. So, hooray. Oh my god, verify already. I'm begging. I don't really care for HSR, to be honest. Play it, but I do not. That's the thing. That's what I was on about, where it's like, I wonder what it is that does draw you to it in that case. That event story of other has to boss of a conclusion fight that was already in the game, for example. Yeah. I like how they use Scott. I always think it's fun when they use Scott, but lazy. That's what I'm on about. Like I just didn't like that did kind of have me gagged a little bit. I was like, oh my god, guys, it just got really like if you're gonna reuse a map, fine. Like the Huo quest did it a ton. But at least give it time before you do it. And also, like, it's supposed to be Britain, right? That the reuse thing is, it's where, like, you know, Artoria's from, because, you know, she's King Arthur. If you wanted it to be Britain, why did you choose, like, the most, like, like, fields of wheat and everything? That's not Britain. There are more places you could have used. Like, the snowy place would work. Like, Bellabog would work great for it. Like, I play Head Start because oh, that's fair. Yeah. The Lawfu. I didn't like the Lawfu arc either. I'm right there with you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I started choking for a second. What was that? Ugh. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa, that was like actual like choking. I don't know what happened there. Oh my god. Whoa. My body is trying to kill me before this ends. Jesus. Drink some. I have some water here. Thank you for reminding me. Scott now kind of exists to be the brunt of IPC mockery of an IPC member in villain role. Yeah, I do think that role suits him though. I don't want him to I don't want them to overuse him. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him to be overused in that way. Because I know, like, when Honkai Star Rail has, like, a running gag, they kind of tend to, like, milk it until it's, like, absolutely just bone dry. And I don't want them to do that for Scott, because I do like Scott. I do think he's good. I do think he's funny, and I think his voice actor is absolutely great. But again, if they use him too much, because I know the fanbase does like him. If they use him too much because it's like, oh, the fans like him, then, like, you got another trash can situation on your hands where it's just like, nobody makes those jokes anymore because of it. And people are just not gonna like Scott after that. Like, they're not even gonna be like, grrr, he is such an asshole, you know? Everyone's gonna be like, I'm so sick of this bastard. Like, I don't want to get to that. That would make me very sad if we got to that point. I didn't feel like they were playing it safe, which is good. I do feel like the fact that, like, it's not the same, like, Artoria from Fate. This is Altria. Simple for Balaba. To be honest, the only arcs I like in the story is Heart of Space Station Glorious. Balabog felt like it's boring to me. It only has characters I'm familiar with. I feel like the story was way too simple for Balabog. Oh, that's what you mean. It is a very simple story. I do think that. I do think though that all the cast for Belobog is great. I think they mesh very well together, especially all their companion missions. I think Hook and Luca's companion missions are great appendixes to that story of Belobog overall. So that's kind of how I feel about that. I think it's a good fun thing in that way. I got to play with Scott briefly. Quest. It made me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to see him running around. Still reused asset running. Yeah. Hometown. Yeah. Imagine if Boo Hill just killed him, because like he has every reason to be mad at Scott. Like he has every reason to go like, I'm going to put the gun in your butthole and pull the trigger, and then you'll be dead. I think. I don't know. Die like that one king who got stabbed up the ass. Yeah, I remember that when we were discussing that in the Honkai Impact. Not the Honkai 100 Lion stream. Balrog's story was simple, but to me that's why I liked it. It lets you focus on the characters. Yeah, it does do that. Where it's kind of like this very. It feels a bit like the story of Arcane a little bit, where it's like, oh, here's like the rich people side, and this is like the poor people side, and oh, they're rising up, and you know, there's a little bit of like, uh-oh, we don't want a war here, do we? But also they have a secret weapon, and but like they mostly focused on like the characters and like Sela and Bronya and Kokolia and Jeopard and all them. And I think it's a good way to start the story off because it's not too all encompassing. It doesn't take too long. But it gets you hooked. It certainly does, at least. Well, maybe it doesn't get everybody hooked, but at least got me hooked. Lawfu is the exact opposite. It's so fucking long. The characters in it broadly are just kind of okay. It has so much like things that are just like terms that you have to learn off, and they don't explain everything super well. And Forius is good about that because they'll go like Orynyx, and then it has like Time Titan, and you're like, okay, Orynyx is a Time Titan. Lawfu is way too messy and over. That's what I mean. First, yeah. The second Lawfu arc though with Fei Xiao, I think that was good, where I was talking about Hule and everything. It was also like, I don't think it's great. Lawfu, like, they don't exactly make you want to root for the people on the Lawfu, because like the thing with them is like their entire thing is they want to genocide the people of the abundance. Like that's their entire thing. And I don't think that's a great hook, because I'm like, literally the entire thing was like they wanted immortality, right? And Abundance was like, okay, let's give them immortality. And they were like, fuck you, now we're cursed with it. And now they're trying to kill everybody who has that. But like, they don't like portray this as like a hypocrisy of any kind or anything like that. Because like they're like, oh, Jing Yuan is their leader and he's very wise. And if he was wise, then he would know the history and how stupid this affair is. Like, that's why I've never clicked with Jing Yuan terribly as a character. He has like cool moments, but I feel like he's one of those characters that like people like not because of that. But down for like 2 matches once I realized that they deal with the worst half of the Moon arc, but like times 3. Oh my, Yaoshi. There were 2 good. Yeah, that is also fair. The issue with the Lawfu arc is that broadly, I believe. Um, it it's such a shame too, because it's such a cool setting, and clearly Fuhua, like their Marshall Hua is probably going to be Fuhua. Yeah. I had way too high of an expectation for Balrog, that's why I felt too boring. I still had too big often and still gave me bored on. It gave me bored on. Penacony, my expectation was like the lowest, and so it clicked there. Yeah, well, Penacony I believe was also the strongest arc in the game. That probably did help too. Like all of Penacony is great. I will say though, this if you count this new Fate story as part of it, it drags it down. Like, this new Fate collab story is like... It didn't have the Trial of Oryx in it, so it's not as bad as the start of, like, Amphorius was. The start of Amphorius has some good moments, though. Like, your immediate first... Like, the minute you get into, like, the city, you have to fight Nikador. And you have the, like, really good, the really cool music. I think that's good. I think that was a good thing. Also, Lawful is everything I don't like. Side quest dropping you. Oh, I hate that about Genshin. Oh god, you reminded me. Where it'd be just like, okay, how about I progress the story? And it's like, you need to have this character available, but the only way to have this character available is to do this quest. And you're like, okay, fine, whatever. And then you do this quest, and it's like an old guy, and he's like, oh, I need to do this thing. And then it's like this emotional side quest about this old guy and his daughter, and it's like, who cares? They're not playable. Their models look like shit. Why do I care? They're so polygonal, and like, they're not voiced. Like, why do I care? Ugh. And then you go, and then it's like, okay, I've got the quest done, and then the daughter shows up for like 2 seconds, and it's like, okay, that's why you guys needed me to do that? Because this fuck-ass daughter needed to be here for 2 seconds? She needed to not be involved in this quest line. So to get rid of that quest line by completing it, and then that daughter can be available for this for the main quest line. Oh, it's a nightmare. I hate it. Also, oh wait, I just read. God. Please be patient. You please be patient. I'm waiting here. Clip this. I'm not wrong though. Like, that is literally what fucking happened. Ugh. I was so upset when that happened. When was that happened to me? It wasn't Sumeru, because like Sumeru's quest was very smooth for me. That's why I enjoyed it so much. Like, Sumeru was just really good. It was in Inazuma, that's right. But what was it? There was some quest I had to do in Inazuma to have like somebody available. So I had to get it done. Let's get this done. A free Star Jade. Thought I heard Mark there. Oh. That's right. You're totally right. I heard that too. It's in the Evernight person, where it's like, mother, mother, the voice credit, and then you hear March. It's just straight up March's voice. Like, it's close Skylar Davenport, like, doing March's voice. You're right. That is March's voice. Someone play Wooba here? I don't like Wuthering Waves. I played Wuthering Waves for a bit. I played it for a little bit. I actually got Zani in it. Like, I actually got like a pretty decent pulls in it. I have an E1 of a character, believe it or not, in that. That's about 2 weeks. For me, it was around the anniversary, because it's like, you know what? I've wanted to get into this, but I didn't run on my PC, like, at all. So I was like, okay, fuck this. I'm not having it on PC. So I uninstalled it. Got it on PS5 when it released for PS5. Got it around the anniversary, actually, and I played it for a little bit. It was gorgeous. The game is absolutely gorgeous. The voice acting is gorgeous, too. I love everyone's accents. Believe it or not. Story, however, sucked. I could say that. It's so boring. I don't know if it's just the characters are not grabbing me, but I'm not a fan of character designs too much. I like Zani's design, but we aren't going to be getting to her for ages. And I don't think there's any feature where you can just skip directly on to, like, the main story part. But, like, yeah, no, I just wasn't grabbed. Whatever. The game also does have a lot of bugs still. I lasted longer when I first tried Genshin accomplishment, but yeah. But the cars, they have accents. Yeah. It does add personality. I think it's funny though, because I do think Shorekeeper sounds a bit like Peppa Pig. No, I'm dead serious though. If anyone knows what Peppa Pig is, go listen to Shorekeeper. She has like the same talking cadence as Peppa Pig to the point where I thought they had the same VA for a bit. Like genuinely, I'm not even joking. They do sound like pretty similar. I think Shorekeeper. Yeah, that is her name. I genuinely recommend you do check out her voice. Because I had to send a few voice references to my demo reel writer. They were like, "Oh, I want to hear exactly what you reckon this like line would sound like," and I was like, "Okay." And I sent like for one line in particular, I was like, "Black Swan and Shorekeeper." No, it was Aglaya and Shorekeeper for the like exposition character voices. I played WoW for 2 months. I came to Arena Sita, the newest map at the time. It was so boring. Every character is after your third leg. I was so— wait, really? Are they all just like, oh my god, Rover, oh my god. Is that like, are they just like all in love with the player character? And then the player character's like, the player's like, oh my god, all the waifus love me. Also, we're 50% of the way there, y'all. This calls for a celebration. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Hang on. The noise. There it is. Is they trust the player way too early. Oh yeah, so just a random person just wanders into their city and they're just like, who's like, by the way, I'm from like, I'm not of this world. And they're like, cool, can you like solve all of our problems? I mean, I guess that's video game logic. Okay. Still, like, no character development for the relationship. Oh, that is annoying. I don't like that. Oh god. That's an issue I do have with Zenless on Zero at times too, where it just feels like they're all just like, so what we're gonna do in this one is the character, get this, is gonna have a crush on Y/Belle. And then it's like, oh my god, and then the people get to that and oh my god, Astro Yao kissed me. If only I could be kissed by a woman too. Even Genshin better. Yeah. No, I agree with that. The thing about Barry and Wua for me was they tried to open the 50/50 gacha from Hoyo. The game was already feeling like it was a mix of the greatest hit of Hoyo stuff with upgrades. Yeah, it did feel like they were trying to be the Genshin killer for me. I do feel like they definitely stole a lot of people away over to Wua for a bit. I don't know how many. I think there's a lot of people who play just both. Especially speaking from experience of knowing people. But yeah, I think it's down to what you like, generally. To tell you the truth, ZZ never really? Wow. God, that must be unbearable, I'm sorry. I don't know how it is, but fuck me. That's like a lot. Jesus. I see here in Honkai Book 3 characters do get character development, even Ming Sword Part 2 I'm not crazy about. There's yeah, no, the character development in this game is like genuinely like really good. Like, I know people like put down gacha game stories and stuff like that. I tend to like look at them on the same level. I don't see why there's any need to baby them. Honkai Book 3 to me has like genuinely some of the best like like the way they write characters and everything like that. It's just so good. I've never been affected by a cutscene as much as I was Final Lesson before. Final Lesson is what like truly hooks me on this game. I love part 2 right now, but I love the character. I've still. I agree. I agree very much. It's doing its best, y'all. Come on. 65. Oh, I'm so excited. Insert that one picture of like the dog with the little like the lollipop and the hat and the shirt. I can't wait to play Honkai Impact for like an hour. Whatever, we'll get some progress done anyway. That's what I'm excited for. Let's not play the damn game. And don't worry, I will make it up to y'all. I will play it a bit more on Friday. On Wednesday though, we do have a little bit of an important game to play though. We have a little one Jufute Raden's game. Be very I always say I always go between Raden and Raiden. Because, you know, Raiden May. I've always been a proponent of the idea that character and character development is the strongest that yeah. You need both, I think, to make a successful character. You need the character to be like, oh, this is their personality, and they make it pretty obvious. But then it's like, but how do they change as a person? And does that change their character too? Like Xiaoji knows how to do that like really, really well, in my opinion. I think actually Feynman is a great example of that in Star Rail. I think he's been a great example of like almost negative card. Story's done well enough, but when you get down to it, it's not anything exceptionally original, but the connection you have with the characters is what elevates it. I agree. Like, I think my experience with this game has just been that, because you guys have seen how attached I got to these characters and stuff, like in real time. Like, you can go back to like that first stream and I'm like, I don't know anything about this. Like, here's Raiden May and here's Kiana. I don't know who anybody is aside from like Himiko, cause Star Rail and like Bronya. But like, now you guys have seen me in real time get actually like it's proper attached to the game. And the characters especially, and now I have like all my favorites and everything. It's like, I love Sela and Bronya. Oh, I love this person, I love that person, and like all that. Much emotional suffering. Shoji gives us captains. He's an excellent. Yeah. Shoji's not part of part 2 chapter. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's such a shame. His disciples are doing his job for him, and it shows. Each chapter make me tear up a straight cry. Oh, part 2 is gonna be a kick to the fucking tits, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna go right past the tittage straight into heartage. If I see him, my rifle is up and ready for his head. Oh my god. Well, now you got me hyped for part 2. Jesus. I mean, I'm already really hyped for part 2 because I love the character designs in it. That is something I love. I love Thalama so much. I love her, like, she's so adorable. I love her white hair. I love her outfit. Like Thalama's outfit manages to be like, because some people are like, oh, it's so fan servicey, they shouldn't have that. No, it's cunty as fuck. Like, she shows like a lot of skin off, but she's also got like this huge ass fucking coat. Oh, it's dope. I love that. That's like a character design I really like. It's like, it's sexy and it's awesome looking. I love it. Songtre as well. I love Songtre. She's adorable. Songtre is like the #1 character from Honkai Impact I could cosplay. She just has like my normal ass hairstyle. All I would need is the fucking outfit. I skipped the story sections of Honkai. Yeah. Found somewhere that you found a mentor. A mentor? A mentor in what way do you mean? Voice acting? I probably said this and I just forgot what I was on about. Just remind me. By the time they dropped Flame Shin, 7 months later, I was pulling out my credit card to get her. Off of character alone. That's when you know you got a successful gacha game, dude. If people are like, I love this character in general, so I want them. It's not, you're not just selling it on like, oh, big boobies. In voice. Yes, in a way. I got a director for my demo reel. Oh, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, it was in the stream we had. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's right. Actually, you were there. I think I told you yet. I can't say who the person is because they're actually like a big VA. They voice in Genshin. That's all I'll say. They voiced in Genshin. They voiced in a lot of games. They voiced in a big ass game that a lot of you guys might know. I don't want to say who they are though. I won't confirm and deny if you guys guess, because you know, I just for one, I want it to be a surprise, and two, I don't want to like get in trouble. Thought about being fan service canonically makes sense for her, but I'll wait. Sorry, that's what I'm excited for. Suck you in for more temptation. Wait. Yeah. People who would hate Thelma's design? It's so cunty. What are they on about? Hey guys, we're at 70% now. Get your celebrations out. Get them out. Get out the celebrations. Crank out the crisps and the sweets. Oh, sorry. Here's the American version. Crank out the chips and the candy. Who else in part? Oh, Helia, obviously. We have a lot of white-haired girls here. I gotta say, I love white hair in characters. I love it. I think it looks amazing. I've always wanted white hair myself, but I like tried a website that like for like dyeing, where it'll just like computer like CGI hair onto you, and I generated white hair into myself, and I was like, oh, I look very I look a little old with this hair, despite not having wrinkles or anything. I was just like, I do look like an anime character, but maybe when I have a different hairstyle. That was here are back to the roots. It was like early day. Yeah, they're voicing it. They do voice in Zenless Zone Zero too, I think. Yeah. Please don't look into it. Don't go into it and go, oh my god, Lana was clearly talking about blah, 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 because he said that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is, but they do voice in both Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin. So yeah. I'm very excited to do it, and I'm very, very, very intimidated, but we'll be fine. We will succeed. My demo reel is going to be amazing because of it. And when that does come out, by the way, it is going to be put on the channel, so you guys can check it out too. So then I can have a demo reel actually on YouTube that I can just send people the link to, and I'm like, boom. Remember Lilia from Free? Oh. Ida. Evelyn. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are the Japanese videos, I think. I won't dig into that anymore. It's my Google search. Yeah, I mean, you can like try and figure it out yourself. Just don't say it to me. For one, I'm just gonna say no. For one, because I don't want to. Again, I don't want to get in actual trouble. In case plans end up falling through or anything. I don't think they will, but no, you know, you always want to be cautious with shit like this. You know, here's your, that Marina Inoue, I think. I could be wrong about that. Marina Inoue. I know she also voices Hidoko in 100 Line, so, which is very surprising to me that Marina Inoue, she voices two of my favorite characters from something We stream on the channel. Not in English though, obviously. Min does that. Alicia, the voice actress. Oh, the only way they can get me to love her more. They just make her the same profession as me. Alicia VTuber. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if there was an Alicia VTuber? I would steal that model so fucking hard. 18 naked cowboys in showers. Hard. Oh, my Shy Guy plush. There we go. He voices the blonde and mate. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Alicia VTuber. I assume there's a VTuber who looks like Alicia, but I wonder if there's anybody who's as big an Alicia fan of VTuber. Maybe Mina, but I don't know if Mina got to Illusion Realm. How far in did Mina get again, if you guys remember? Because I don't remember how far she got in. And since I'm essentially budget Mina. 25. Oh wow, so she actually got in this far. Yeah, I remember that. That's a shame. She was so close too. Flame Chasers anime. Me too. Unleash. Wait, really? Oh wait, hold on. Wasn't there like a thing where like a makeup tutorial on their channel where like they actually have like a VTuber model of Luigi made? They better give me the fucking files for that. Give me them JSON files, you motherfuckers. Yeah. When do you guys reckon I could be able to watch that? Like, as long as it wouldn't spoil me. Like, how far would I need to get into Elysian Realm for that? Because I'm just like... What? Like, there was a little anime special that's like 10-ish minutes long on the official YouTube channel that involves the Flame Chasers and they're like cooking or something. It's like a New Year's thing. It's not a straight up anime, but it's, you know, it's animated. Right now, oh, true, we can. We could do that. We could do that while we wait. We are nearly done here, but hey, it'll give us something to do, right? Let me go look for it. Let me see if I can find it while that downloads. It's not too long, you know. No harm in doing. I apologize if there's any lag of any kind right now, but doing our best. Flame Chasers. Let's see if we can. Chrome is dying. It's like, I don't need reactions to it, dude. Just give me the real fucking thing. Golden Courtyard. I think that's it. I can download it real quick. I'm not checking chat right now, but back. when I get this downloaded and everything. God, Google is dying. It's not having it today. Golden Courier. Okay, thanks. I don't recommend watching Golden Courier right now. Oh, are you sure? Well, I have it downloading. Oh, you're talking about the makeup thing. What you meant. Okay. You can grab that instead. It's not going to take too long. I hope it doesn't actually give me like an Alicia like makeup tutorial thingy. That would be a shame. She would. Oh, it's Alicia makeup class. That's what it is. Would it take longer to do that? I mean, it's on 79% and it's been stuck there, so. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't. I trust myself with this. And it's only it's different. It's not it's different between verifying and downloading. At least I think so. Downloading. It's taking so long to download. I mean, aside from. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. That's it. Keeps trying to send me to like scam websites though. This like downloader website. Perfect. Okay, we have it. We have the video. Let's watch it together. Hold on, let me set it up. Set up just so I know. I can hear the audio too. It. Oh. Just, we're not gonna put it all full screen though. Get copyright strike for playing an entire video. Oh my god, she is a VTuber. She said hi everyone. I heard that. We can't understand anything she's saying unless we know Japanese. Like that, God, I love her voice so fucking much, I gotta say. Oh my god, it's all her friends. Yeah, see, there's Hua, there's Eden. I seen Kalpus back there too. Wait, is it just her friends? Or Vil, I don't know who the fuck Vilvi is. Oh, are some of them her fans? I got like 90%. Oh, right. I love her high so much though. Actually, this is a little bit of a tangent, but have you guys actually spoken to Alicia? Sorry, Cyrene in ID's Elysiae? She like, even in English, the way she says hi, it's like hi, you know, like that's why she says it. She says it like a Zelda character, which is how Alicia married it. Also, I believe she's in like full Hersher getup doing this too, and just her bad. Oh wait, Vilvi is. Oh wow, that's a pause. Wait, Vilvi is flame check. I've not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned Vilvi to me before. Oh wow, she takes photos like I do too. See, I'm just the ripoff here. Like a proper model too. A parasocial. Alright. So cute. I love this. Got a little castle now. She's got a Disney ass looking castle. That was cute. I love that. Wait, hang on. See, who's the first person in the chat? Who's the realist? Who was that first one? Kalpus. Kalpus is the real one. He was there in chat first on that day. Their last segment, but at least. Yeah, she said that right, like early on, where she was like, "Yeah, I'm not in this current world anymore. Like, Elysian Realm was a different thing altogether." I think that she said that anyway. Maybe I'm just extrapolating. Pretty sure she did say it. I never sent super chats though. Real friend. Oh my god, Kevin's in chat though. Okay. I was wondering if I was misremembering that. That was just my theory with Cyrene. No, I think Cyrene is. At least so far. Me clicking the follow button. Awesome. Wait, sorry, Japanese. I've seen that. I've seen the clip of that. Yeah. That's probably trying to rage. It's by emotes only mode. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Good happen. Awesome. Okay. We'll leave this back onto the screen now, 'cause I did notice that little side tangent did slow this down considerably. I think in the middle of all of that too, I think Remy actually went live. And we usually go radar when we finish the stream. I guess we'll play a little bit of Legion Realm, I guess. Keep in mind, this entire stream we've been waiting for this verification happen. And it was... how long was it? It was like, what were we? Like, this is 200 megabytes that we were waiting to verify. God, it. You might want to Google search for agent. I've seen quite a lot of them. I remember in a previous stream we actually went down through a lot of the stigmatas. Yeah, I'll there's a part of me that, well, I'm glad you guys did. That's awesome. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I was genuinely like a little bit, oof. Oh, I'm not sure about that. But we don't often get to do a lot of Zatsus, because I'm usually a little bit not great with Zatsus, I'm gonna be honest. Not that like I get nervous or anything, but I tend to like jump around between tangents. Neurodivergent, that is. As you start streaming. I think it capped. Yeah. Fuck. We did see Cleopatra. We did see that. Yeah. 100. Yes, I started streaming 100 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. It sounds to me. She's great though. I like that design a lot. I think what we might do is I might change the title of the stream, like Honkai Zatsu or something like that afterwards, after we finish the stream here, and then we'll just change. Friday stream will be best. I hate making the 100-line people wait a bit more, but fine. I'm excited to play the Rodden game though. The Dracula set looks. Oh my god. I need to see that. Isn't there one for Elizabeth Bathory? I think there's one for her. I think she's one of the most like common ones too. That I'm saying it out loud. You tell a whole new world and entering the simulation. Yeah, that's what I'll do for the next stream, I think, because I don't want to like listen. I'll clickbait people, but I don't like actually want to lie to them about what the stream is, because people are like clicking on this going like, oh, so there's gonna be lots of Honkai Impact gameplay here, and it's like, I don't know if there's gonna be any. I think. Oh, that. Actually, I did lie to people like straight up on the 100-line stream with the Hiroko bikini pic, but listen, that worked out so well because that ended up being like the second most watched of the 100-line live stream. Like it worked. They can't tell me anything. People can't tell me nothing. What Lil Nas said, you know. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. For some reason. I can't remember why I needed it. Oh, and just so you guys know, just so it's aware, people are aware and they hear it, I'm gonna be playing the Rodden game on Wednesday, but we are going to be going live an hour earlier than we did before because I want to raid Dizzy. I was gonna do an impression of Dizzy, but I realized, I don't know, her voice is pretty similar to mine already. Alana Uzaki. Yeah. So, actually, if you look at the title right now, a whole new world, it's true though. A world of loading screens. Entering a simulation is a loading screen. Hilarious. I mean, technically, yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Actually, well, I'll have you guys here. And since this is a chatting stream, I actually have a little bit of a story for you guys. I only learned what the word wench meant, or means, like, last night. Basically, what happened was, this is in relation to, like, the whole Skyrim thing that I was on about earlier. But, me and my girlfriend were talking about, like, old-timey food, right? Like, old-timey food in the terms of, like, oh, like, you go into a tavern, you know, like a D&D, like, situation or whatever. And, like, oh, you are served food by by the tavern, and it's in a wooden bowl, and you have a wooden spoon that you drink the soup out of, and, you know. And we were like, there's a lot of, like, weird deliciousness in that, you know, in that whole term of, like, tavern food and everything like that. Oh, you get a big raw cheese platter. Do you know what I mean? Like, that kind of a thing. I was like, yes, I would love to be served. I said something like, I would love to be served potato soup by a well-meaning goblin during the wenching hour. Because I was like, I heard from, like, I think it was Smosh, that term, where it was like, that was like the time when everyone would come around, all the, like, the paupers in the streets would come around and get the fucking, like, bowls of potato soup served to them. Like, they'd hold up their bowls like, please, sir, may I have some more? And, like, my girlfriend was like, wenching? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's like a term, right? Like, I knew wench was an insult because I've heard it before. But, I was like, yeah, that's what it's called, right? Like, it's when the soup happens. And then she was like, Lana, no, what the fuck? Do you know what wench actually means? And I was like, yeah, it's like an insult. And she was like, no. Well, yeah, but it means like a promiscuous lady. Like, it means like, it's like a slut-shaming word. I was like, oh, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was just an insult. And she was like, yeah, in that terminology, that's what it means. Like, it's like a demeaning way to refer to people. And I was like, oh dear, I didn't even know that. So, yeah, I learned what wenching means, and the wench, and she was like, wenching hour. So, like, is that the hour when, like, certain dark things happen? I was like, well, I didn't say that word for word, obviously. I assume that's what she was thinking with that. I was like, no, that's not what I mean. I meant soup. I didn't mean, like, this was a salacious goblin at the tavern or anything, no. But yeah, no. I want to know what you guys think about that, because fuck, like, that's real. Like, you see tavern food in like an anime or something, or like a show, like in a medieval type show. It looks great, like Monster Hunter food. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks great. Like it's legit. I feel like the music stopped for a second after I said it. I was like, I don't know, Lana. I don't know about the wenching hour. We will have a wenching hour stream. I can make like potato soup. Surprise me every day, Lana. Oh, I'm glad. It keeps me unpredictable. That's the main aim of the story here. No one ever said it in that context though. But then she was like to me, well, have you ever seen them use like the term wench on like a guy? I was like, why don't you mention it? I don't think I have. But I didn't know what the word wench meant until I was 24. fine. It's not a big deal. I only learned what the word pelt means too. I only learned that earlier. I think it's in Genshin even. I think you can collect pelts of like wolves or boars or whatever. I was just like, I don't know what it is. Oh my god, why is it going so slow? Is it just because I downloaded that thing? I'm sorry, Honkai Impact. Please forgive me. I'll open a version announcement if that'll make you feel better. Failed to load notices. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good. Where I click the stream when you start on the mute. Hey Koi, welcome to stream. Listen, you didn't miss out much. We were just chatting about like the wenching hour. Talking about Zenless Zone Zero and everything like that. It's been a long stream of waiting and yeah, nothing but waiting. Horizon went from 10:30 to 12:20. So you got sleep in the time that this is happening. Great. With that, there was a lot of ZZZ talk here. We were on about it for quite a while. Did you guys actually know that the game groups actually got like sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero? It's always like a wake up call when they get sponsored by that. Like when they put Genshin earlier this year, and I was like, oh god. So weird. It's like your dad talking about it. It's like when my dad was like on about Genshin Impact, and he was not like very interested in the monetization model of it. And I was like, of course you are. Oh wait, question actually. Favorite Zenless Zone Zero character? I pulled Jufu. That's the tiger girly, right? New tiger girly that everyone's putting their PFPs as. Whenever I notice people on Discord changing their PFPs to a character, I always assume that character has like some mental issues. Like whenever everyone was like, I'm gonna have my profile picture as Omni, I'm gonna have it as David Chiem. Favorite Z? Yeah, who would it be? Do you reckon? Oh no shit! Actually, yeah, I should have known. Yes, your fufu is okay. Cool. I wanted to double check because I wasn't super sure. Since we were talking Sigma sets, who has? Yeah. Like, I do remember. I remember her once for her. What set was it? You know the one from like during chapter 20 when we went back in time and she was like in this very ancient Chinese kind of place. That battle suit. Her ones for that are really good. Her character in ZZ is actually the MCs, not the. That is interesting. You don't often see that with Hoyo games aside from like on it. I don't know if anyone's going like my favorite character from Honkai Star Rail is Stell. We all love Stell, but I don't know if Stell's everyone's. I like Onbi though. Onbi is like one of my favorite. I have like actually like a badge of Onbi on my handbag. I'm not making it easy for myself. I have a like Azure yes, that one, Imperia, Azure Imperia, that one. God, it's taking so long to down. It would have been better if we just waited. The set is called Fuhua Margrave and it's baller. Let me actually look it up. We might as well. We might as well take a look at it, just so I'm double aware of if I'm on about the right one. Every character in HR3 is their own main character compared to other gacha. Yeah, it feels like everyone gets kind of like a chapter to focus entirely on themselves, or like a 3-chapter like window to focus on themselves. The Bronya arc and everything. I had to explain to my mom what Hover's games were when we were in that. Yeah. That's always fun, I gotta say. Why is Robin? Why is your CD set so expensive? You don't understand, Mom. Hang on, I'm going to House Manager check if there's anything running in the background that's still. Because my OBS is saying the CPU is upset. It's Tommy Hoy. So at least like to play a little bit of this game, say. If at all possible. Oh my god. Oh my mouse was like under the influence, quote unquote, for a sec there. Trying not to see. Yeah, you're on to me about that. Her inside CD. Yeah, I think Zanless is like your baby at the moment. That's your situation. Rome is Rome. Well, the microphone. The thing about Zen is that's the thing for me. It's urban. Is that the name of? Discord, you do not need to be running in the background here. Done that task. This is me getting techie. This is this is Lana tech soggy, right? Lana tech savvy, more like. You actually got Cypher. I couldn't get her. I wanted man. Let's hope that does something. Okay. Man. Alright, I'm looking at the Azure Imperia set now. I love how the first thing is Azure Imperia still good? Oh yeah, these are really dope. This one here, like... Oh, that's good. That's profile picture worthy right there. Here I said secondly, but two, just good lenses. You have to treat these via told me to. Wait, you were on to Hayden about that. Wait, Koi, which ones did you talk to in particular? Which VAs did you talk to? If you're able to. I'm holding my pee for 7 hours. Long gonna. There. Jesus Christ. Don't hold it for too long. I may be a streamer, but even I recommend that. How many VTubers are just sitting there for 10 hours playing a game and then they give themselves like, they just got a sick ass stomach and they're like, uh-oh. Met them after the pound. You met all of them? Oh my god. God, there's some information I really want to reveal, but I said I wasn't going to say anything about it. But I won't, yeah. Oh, Fuhu Musician is such a cute stick card. You met Cyrene's VA! Wait, Cyrene? Aiden was there! Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it. I would have killed a man to be there. Irene Adler's set. Also really. Oh my god, I love Fuhu Musician. That's so cute. I love it. Oh, her with her little, I don't know what that, it's a Chinese instrument. I don't know what it's called. I'll look up Irene Adler. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. What a set. I took a pic. They were super nice about meeting. That's awesome. I'm really glad they were. Oh, that's radical. Yeah, dying up. That's so cool. Did they sound anything like? Because I haven't seen anything about that yet. Did they actually sound anything like their characters, or they're just kind of like, "Hi, my name is voice actor number A. I voiced this character." That's what Kafka said about it. Yeah, I distinctly remember the Kafka set, because I remember I was like, oh my god, this is what Kafka's based on. Why we checked it out. Isn't koi a fish? Yeah, koi is the fish. Koi is a fish from Japan. I actually don't know. I can't answer for koi on that one. But it is a very beautiful fish. A lot bigger than you might think, by the way. Those fish are fucking massive. I was in the Sensoji Garden in Japan, and they have a lot of those there. Every time I go, I like to take a picture of the koi actually swimming around in the water underneath. Sensoji is where I had my first kiss after all, so it's a very important place for me. And the kois there are gorgeous fucking fish. You don't often see fish like swim that close to the surface either, so very, very beautiful fish. I hope nobody eats them. I hope they're just allowed to live in peace. Oh, and rosemary. Irene Adler though is giving Princess Principal, if anybody knows that anime. A few craftable sets in the Foundry, and I just came across Turgonet. Nice looking. God, this is on every port towards the end of part 1 of 5. But are you a fish? That's the question. You see fucking fish with a Freyren hair. That's your caricature. We're on 85. God, the 80s are dragging, dude. Oh my god. I don't know if we're gonna get to play any of this on stream. It's 2 hours, too. Zatsu's usually don't even go on this long. Jesus fucking H Christ. Bitchin' bad like J Christ. Bitchin' bad like J Christ. That's our second Lil Nas reference this entire stream. That's how long we've been sitting here. We got enough time to reference the Little Loss twice. My god. Goodness, I distinctly remember crafting at least one piece of Dracula. The game tells me I don't have any, probably used it to craft a higher tier Stig. Yeah, and then you probably immediately used it for something else. At the time I was working on a Koi Mermaid OC, which I'm still working on. And after I had to... Yeah, that's right, because your old account got hacked or some shit, remember? That was the first time I've ever had to ban a member from the Haunted Hutch. Actually, I don't even think I did. I think your hacked account is still in there, just it's not active anymore. I have a feeling I had the same hardware lag. I could not even log into. Yeah. We are lucky though that we haven't had anybody. I mean, we fucking like fortified up the Discord to keep out any people coming in just going like, "Hey, click here for free sex adverts." Mac, what did I miss? Not much. I think we were just talking about... What were we on about, actually? First on the server. Yeah, old account, your account is the first ban. Actually, I think I actually had to ban someone for another reason. I can't remember. I think there was someone who joined my... I can't remember. No, that was YouTube. There was someone way long ago. I think it was one of my first Honkai Star streams, where someone immediately hit me with like something like kind of like like you could take it in a very like sexualizing way, and I was like, I'm not comfortable with this. Then Lapis immediately caught it, and I was just like, okay, no, that's not happening. But no, we haven't had to do that much, and I'm very grateful for that. We all behave around here. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. But yeah, this is definitely getting... We're gonna change this to a... preemptively to a Zatsu stream. We're gone past the, like, 2-hour mark now. If it's not downloaded in, like, 20 minutes, I think we'll just call it. I think that's what we'll do. And I'll just let it do its thing. And then on Friday, we'll actually play this. So there are no... And we'll play it for a while. Like, we'll play it for, like, yonks on Friday, too. We might go for 4 hours, maybe. Just to make up for it. Because I'm like, god damn it. Like, I feel so bad. I know you guys have been enjoying it, but, like... I definitely know there's, like, people who are, like, here for VODs and stuff that are going to be just like, oh, god damn it, it's a Zatsu. You know? We'll see. So, there are no trans meats that use Dracula as a base. I must have crafted it on my alt. Oh, okay. So, this is a question, by the way, to anyone who has, like, an alt account on, like, any gacha game. Like, what is the main purpose of creating one? Because I know some people who have, like, 4 accounts. I know someone who has, like, an account in, like, every server. For, like, Star Rail, anyway. And I'm, like, curious why they have that. Aside from, like, getting the early rewards again, but... maybe that is why. I don't know. Or for streaming, I guess. That's something I could get if you had, like, a streaming account. Smurfing. What? Smurfing? What is smurfing? What the fuck? Is that where you become a small blue man? It's just Arcadia Hills? That's something? Adam 1000 in luckiness. My laptop has faulty hardware installation. Oh, that's a rough break. Even though my laptop should run everything so smoothly, my games are still causing so much lag. No, don't worry, listen. Right there with you. We're struggling here too. It's very fair. The hardware installation thing is like... I wish there was a thing called a computer doctor where they just go like, alright, I'll just make it good again. And by accident, I logged into... Oh! Okay, that's right. Yeah, I accidentally did that with Genshin. Kind of... Oh, okay, I gotcha. That's what KDA means, okay. My HSR accounts were ranked. Oh, mine would be so good. Mine would be so good. If you guys ever want to like see how good mine is, you just look at my my Trailblazer profile, and I'm like, yeah, it's all limited 5 stars. Yeah. I had 5 alts on Fate Ground Order, mostly to test stuff and have easy access supports. I have an alt in Genshin by total accident because I created an account and played it for like 5 hours on my phone. I was like, this is how I'm going to mainly play Genshin, but it just did not run well, and playing anything on phones feels like fucking shit. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. We're going to play it on PS5, and I got the game on PS5. But the PS5 version of Genshin, believe it or not, doesn't let you sign into your No, you have to sign into your Hoyoverse account like immediately or something, or it just doesn't let you. It's between one. Like it completely has like different things going on. So I couldn't... No, it does let you sign into your Hoyoverse account. It does, but you can't transfer your progress over, I think. No. I played it on the North American server on my phone, and I couldn't transfer that over to my other Hoyoverse account for some reason. I was like, okay. And then I mainly played it on my PS5 and have ever since. So I have all my units. That's where my Farina is and everything. The other one, I'm like world level 10 or something like that. Play my Honkai Impact Alternate. Probably some rewards in there waiting for you, I'd imagine. Bottom 1,000 in a game that has like 10 million players. That was still pretty good. The downloadable... The content creator Braxphone created an alt for the HSR Fate collab he saved up for an extremely long time in advance and never pulled on. We could E6, I think, Saber completely free to play. Oh. That's a smart idea, actually. Off topic, when are you gonna hop on the... I don't, it depends what consoles are it on. Because I am interested in starting it. I just would like to know what is the best way to play it. I have about a second and off Genshin. I don't even remember what server it's on, but probably on it. Yeah, I wish I had like a proper... I wish I was playing on NA, because that's where all my friends are. My friends were either like the Southeast Asian servers or NA. I have like 2 friends who are on EU though. But they're like in some completely different time zones, so we never get to play with each other. They're like off like in like the Baltics. Gonna put you on a horse racing. Yeah, if it's on PC, I might struggle. Just saying. Until I get my new PC. Mobile or... Okay, those are the 2 issues then. Yeah. We'll see. I would like to stream it. Considering a lot of people I know do not stop talking about it. And I want to join in and talk with them about it. So, we will see. I would prefer if it was on, like, something I could play it on, though. Like, me personally. Yeah. Right, you have to watch the animes. Oh, there is an anime for it, yeah. We could do that. I feel like people would be interested in that. I started because I wanted to try and play a story in a somewhat normal pace. Then I realized how many are locked. Oh, Genshin. Temporary content again. Yeah. The one thing I wish stuck around in Genshin was that like one event where you make films and edit them. Despite the fact that so many of the voices are missing. I like that one a lot. That was a good event. I fucked around with it a lot just for fun. I also miss Seal Slammers, but that's besides the point. Hmm. 86%. Oh my god. Boy. I don't know if it's gonna happen. But hey, do not worry, we'll have Jufute Raiden. Hey Raiden. On I was fucking mix her name up in Raiden May. Fuck. Well, I doubt Hayo put the resource making all events among they're playable. Glad they're making events. So oh, they are. Well, that's good to know. At least we can play them. That's fun. Events. I doubt it. Only there is an event. As in like the recent part 2 ones, you mean? I wonder if there's any cool Telema events that are still there. People often mix up her name, you don't catch yourself. Please catch yourself. Most don't. Annoys me. It's so smexy. Anyone will be gay for her. Very true. Very true. Speaking facts. We love our girl. I did state before I wanted to cosplay her. But Lord knows, like, one of my favorite things to do is wear cosplay in public, and I would probably get actually arrested. Maybe not. I don't think I'd get arrested, but people would definitely be like, Asher, she's such a whore, isn't she? She, look at the state of her. And I'm like, okay, well, go kill yourself. You do not talk that way about me, bitch. Shut up. You're just mad I'm hotter than you. Ooh, I said it. Oh. That's when you know we're at 87%. Like girls. Oh, we've been knowing. You know, girl. Ugh. Well, hey, on the bright side, at least you can raid Wemmy. When we do go, we're gonna raid Wemmy after this, by the way, guys. And for the record, I'm one of her mods now. Make sure to be nice when we're there and say happy third an. Wait, is there third or it's our second anniversary? I'll check. I'll double check just so I'm not. I can't remember. It's one of those two numbers. I don't really understand a word Rodden says, but I've seen enough translated stuff to know the lady. Rodden is so. The thing that's so funny about her is she has such an eye for detail, no matter the cost. That's the best way to word it. Like she knows so much information. Like she's essentially an encyclopedia. So anytime she like plays any game, she's like, oh, so this thing here actually comes from a certain type of architecture that started in Greece. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, she has very much an eye for detail in that. And she clearly has like a lot of passion for it. And that's when I'm like, oh yeah, I really, I love that. I love watching people who are passionate about something very, very strange talk about it. Because you could tell how happy it makes them. And Rodden always brings that in spades. Like, it's just so comfy to watch her streams and just watch her, like, yap about all the things she likes. Which means the game we're gonna be playing of hers, sorry about that, day after tomorrow, that's gonna be so fun, because, that is essentially all that game is. I don't know if she would have that when she visited, Kyoto in Austria. Yeah, Austria would be a fucking, just like a dream for her, I imagine, because of the way all the houses look. Austria is just a dream in general. Like, it's a very, very pretty part of Europe. If there was a competition being the most loser lesbian, I'd be #1. Do not say that. You are not a loser. What was it where I was like, there was some, oh yeah, it was this terrible soap opera my mom was watching. It's this Irish soap opera where it's like, these are like people like who are going through something, and like there was one woman there who was like, in one breath, this is such a jumping topic, but this is a Long Usagi stream, what do you expect? This is a Long Usagi Zatsu stream, so it's even worse. Where it was like, she was talking to this one Australian lady, like there's this woman, and she's like talking about her like breast cancer or something, and then she was immediately just like, this Australian lady comes in like, well, you should date, while you have the chance, you should date that man at least. I might be a lesbian, but I know he's an attractive man. And I'm like, I hate this. This show sucks. That's Raven. You can't top Raven, trust me. What's the playthrough of Elysium Realm you'll see? Wait, loser lesbian Raven? Oh my god, this rules. Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so hyped now. I need to see it as. Where is one? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Guess who's gonna fucking play a Rodden stream tomorrow? Mint bet me to the fucking punch. She's gonna play it. Oh, Mint. I know you're doing that to copy me. I'm a guy and I want to be together with Kevin, but not gay. But not as gay, but as a bro. What do you see? How good he was written is. I think all Kevins need a hug, I'm gonna be honest. Mint Phantom is gonna be playing it. Mint Phantom as in Metal Gear. Oh my god. What a choice to play, like, because now, okay, to put into context, right? She debuted a day before me, right? She debuted a day before me. Like back in, well, I guess she returned or so, back in 2024. We only know Lana. Mint is great though, Mint's great. She debuted a day before me, and now she's playing this Rodden, the Rodden game a day before me. This is ghost crime right here. If anyone appears going like, wow, I'm really copying Mint, huh? Suck a dick. I don't know. We are just two queens maximizing our joint slay from afar. Having all the flame chasers the same. They all need, yeah. They just need somebody to come in. They need Kiana to just wander in just with a free hug sign. Was the entire stream just when I was fucking no. Yeah! Because my computer sucks donkey dick. That's why we've been here. But we turned into a Zatsu stream. It's fine. Pretty much. Yeah. But it's been nice. We've been chatting. But we've been knowing how to chat. Alright, hang on, I'm checking. Let me check what. Little do you know I'm about to hit you with the raid in a bit. I mean, It is 3 years, so I was right. Okay. Pretty. She is, yeah. Speaking to JP stores, I think JP is increasing in players for Honkai McFlare thanks to HSR, and I'm okay. Yeah, I think so too. I think people. I mean, the reason I started playing this in the first place was because of Honkai Star Rail. And I think it was mainly just people talking about Acheron and stuff. And like and they were all like, oh my god, do you remember when Raiden Mate did this thing? And I was like, you left out. I'm gonna take it. And then I joined in and I decided to play it. And hey, why we're all here. How's it go from her pick? Reminds me of Gundam. She kind of does. She also reminds me a little bit of like what's that thing? Oh god, it's a certain anime. I don't know which one. Yeah, it's nothing to scoff at, but this one is just like radical. It's Xenoblade. She kind of looks like a Xenoblade character a little bit. You know, I mean, she's like not as clothed as M is, but the character M in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, look them up with caution as they are a walking spoiler. But yeah, reminds me how I love when you open the Hoya launcher on PC and pages for HSR and here's messing while the picture's easy as Jifugo. Yeah. :3, yeah. Yeah, especially right now, because I know, like, Star Rail's one is essentially, like, Feynon going, like, oh, 33 million, you know? And HI3 is Helia here, and then Jufufu is just, like, sitting there. I wonder what the next one is gonna be, though. With, oh, it's gonna have the two of them, isn't it? Alice and Yuzuha. Funny things, probably just the design, but both her and Adam Kiana look noticeably thicker in Ixitis forms. Yeah, maybe they, you never know, maybe they had a little bit, you know, they had a little bit of cake, you know, put on a little bit of thigh weight. It is what it is. I almost said something insane, but it was a lyric from a song. He's not serious right now, I swear. God, I need to get that Siren cosplay though, like before. We'll see. I don't know. I have a lot of things to buy. I have so much consumerism to partake in. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be happening, you guys. I think we're gonna just change this to call it a Zatsu stream or something. But I'm gonna Star Rail section on the Hoya launcher. It's artwork seems alternate showing fine fake club. Oh, I see. Fan card. Yeah. Love Kevin and see Quanta as if you don't know. He was vague in that betrayed Kevin, but followed May's orders, so Kevin was betrayed by his lover too. Stuck in the Sea of Quanta for 1,500 years. Jesus. Stuck in the abyss. And that's how long a cycle would last for Feynon. So, my god. Wait, what's 33 million by 1,000? How many years did Feynon have to go through? Wouldn't that be like... Lana, who's your? Easy. That's the thing, I always go between it. I think it's Vivian right now. I think Vivian's my favorite, for obvious reasons. Like, just aesthetically, she appeals to me. But I do like Onbi a lot. I have, like, badge for, obviously. But I do like Vivian and Bernice. Bernice is literally just me, so it's fine. I'm in a day Bernice came out, I actually decided to just like straight up just like do casual cosplay of her, and I'm not gonna lie, I did just kind of look like Bernice in a different outfit. It was fine. Yeah, I'm not sure she's my favorite though. I think Vivian is still my favorite. I love Vivian. Sarah Widenhaft is a great voice for her. Heaven was stuck there for 1,500 years. But not just that, he could not move, isolate all alone. The only thing he could do was remember it's past 50,000 years ago, the tragedies. Miyabi. Oh, Miyabi's up there for me too, yeah. Have you played a story featuring her? We played a little bit of it on stream. And I played a little bit of it off stream, but haven't finished it entirely. I'll get around to it though. Whenever we might pull for Yuzuha if you guys want to see that. I do want to. It's been a while since we played ZZZ. I'm not gonna lie, and not to get really dark and topic all of a sudden before we finish up, but ZZZ has been a little bit difficult for me to replay on streams because the last time we did, I'm not sure if it was this or if it was the Astra. No, it wasn't the Astra stream. It was the Vivian stream. During that stream, my aunt died. Like, it wasn't... I didn't know about it on stream, obviously. But, like, afterwards, I was like... I was told, like, by the way, 45 minutes ago, like I got called by my mom, and it was like, your aunt passed away. Like, aunt's name passed away. And I was like, oh god. And then I, like, went back and seen what time it was when it happened, and it was, like, during that. And now I just kind of associate streaming ZZZ with that horrible moment. And I'm like, oh god, but, you know, we have to get over it eventually, so I'll go back to it. It's one of the most beautifully written. Really? Well, now I'm gonna love her even more. Let Sakura die. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we played that part, too. That was so heartbreaking. You guys remember that? That was, like, a really sad scene. Ugh. And that was after her sister, too. Sister shit always gets me. As an older sister myself. Ugh, whatever. I'm not getting too heavy on this stream. The verification stream. But yeah. I think we will probably finish the stream up here, y'all. I don't think it's gonna be happening. I'll let it do its thing off stream a little bit. And then we'll consider this a little Honkai Zatsu. How about that? I think that sounds pretty fun to me. I'll change the title and the thumbnail too, just so like people who are coming into the VOD aren't gonna get, you know, literally false advertised too. We'll have the stream held again on Friday, where we're actually gonna play Elysian Realm proper. Yeah. Man, poor Kevin, dude. Let's see Rin, Sakura's sister. Yeah. Big reference. Oh! Interesting. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'm pretty sure she's also Rappa, too. At least that's the implication. Yeah. Thank you guys anyway. I will be finishing up here. We're gonna be raiding Whammy. Thank you guys for sticking around regardless. I know this is not the actual gameplay or anything. I know this is a little Zatsu instead, but you know, we need Zatsus every now and then. We're gonna actually properly play this though on Friday, so stick around for that. But yeah, read felt more and more convicted each time. Every hour, change the power, relives the past. Yeah. Yeah, a whole last year to realize the fake reference with Sakura and her sister. I didn't even notice it, so went totally over my head. That's so very fun, I'm ashamed. Anyway, thank you guys for everything. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. It would mean the world. And please subscribe if you haven't already. join the chat. You can chat in streams just like this, because this stream was entirely that. What else? Remember to join the Discord if you haven't already. You get notified anytime I go live, and we chat in there almost every day. So, yeah, there's actually a lot of messages going on in the chat I need to respond to. I think Bartek, you actually added me for something, and I have yet to get back to you on that. So, I'll respond to all these once I get all this shit taken care of. So yeah, thank you guys as always. I really appreciate you coming out today. Remember to leave a light on and stick around. We're going to be raiding Wemmy. And remember, happy 3rd anniversary to Wemmy, because it's her 3rd anniversary and we're very proud of her. Anyway, go ahead there. Thank you guys for coming. Leave a light on tonight, and I'll see you on Wednesday for visiting Rodden's gallery. Bye-bye. And on Friday, we'll actually be playing this. So, yeah. For real, this time. Bye.